Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, All the Pretty Horses. Tonight, this is going to be your Pisces love reading, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So please check your placements. Do keep in mind this is a general reading, so therefore it may or may not resonate. I kind of want to talk about this and let you guys know, like, if you're looking at this video or any videos that I've posted or anybody's video in regards to tarot, and it is not making sense to you, you're confused. If you're confused, it is not your reading. Like that, it's that simple. Don't try to make it fit. Don't try to twist it. If it's not resonating, it just doesn't resonate, and that's okay. It's general, and it's just not your reading. Or it could be that it's not time for you to hear this message. Perhaps whatever the reader is talking about at this point in time is not for you. Maybe you haven't went through it yet or whatever. So please, I've been getting comments about this, and it's like, I post these videos in different places and I get feedback, and it's like people are getting upset saying they're confused. If you're confused, dear, it does not fit. It is not for you. It's literally that simple. Like, so let's not try to make this fit or force it to fit. It is what it is. So yeah, it is general. So there's that. So I have started off with some oracle cards here. We have Discover Your Life Purpose, How Teachable Are You, and Temptation. For the love messages, we have Free Yourself, It Is Time to Take Back Control of Your Life. We have You Deserve Love, You Are Lovable. And we have Children. We have Your Love Life is Being Affected by Children. Also, for an overall energy for the love message, we have Reconciliation. And it says someone from your past is returning to your life. So, of course, right away, I'm getting that the person that you have in mind, you guys aren't talking with this person, and I do feel like they would like to come in and fix things or whatever has happened or whatever has taken place between the two of you. As far as the Discover Your Life Purposes, what I'm gathering is the fact that the connection that you have with this person, I feel like is guiding you towards you finding out things about your life, about yourself. And I feel like maybe it could be points and times where this person could be displaying things that you're not feeling. Like maybe you're not liking how they're treating you or whatever. And all of that is for a reason. This whole How Teachable Are You card here, as you see, you have this young lady here sitting here, and there's a violin next to her. And along with this You Deserve Love, I feel like whatever this person has implemented over a time frame of things that you disliked, and perhaps you kind of continue to kind of deal with this person, that was the universe basically trying to show you that, this is not for you. This is not something you should put up with. You deserve love. You deserve better than what they're dishing out, so forth and so on. So that's kind of what I'm gathering. I do have Temptation here with the Children, and I'm not really sure what that is right now. So we're going to delve into that and see what happened, what's going on in this connection. I flipped over. All right, so we have the King of Pentacles that came out. So you guys could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the Two of Pentacles that popped out. Let's see if we can get some more here. Okay. And we have the Four of Wands. So what I'm feeling like is that there's a person that you're dealing with them. They could have this energy in their charts. They could just be showing up as a King of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign. But what I'm gathering right away is the fact that this person wants to come in with an offer. I'm getting like the point of perhaps when you were dealing with this particular person, they weren't in their power. They were I'm getting like a page kind of energy, perhaps maybe even a knight type of energy, which those are the youngest of the deck. And the problem with the pages and things like that, just think about young boys or young girls. Basically an immature person that you could possibly be dealing with. But I feel like they're in their power currently, and they're kind of wanting to offer you something. If you take a look here, here's a King of Pentacles, and he's holding this pentacle in his hand. And so therefore, this is the something he wants to offer you. Now, because it is the Pentacles and because it is a king and it's not a page, I do feel like this offer will be something big. It won't be like something kind of small, you know, as if it was a page or something of that nature. And I'm going to clarify this Two of Pentacles here because it looks like your person is juggling two things, or trying to attempt to juggle two things. And I kind of want to see what that's about. There's the Four of Wands here, which is a foundation card. I do feel like this person wants to build that foundation with you. If you are in a twin flame relationship, or you feel like you are, this is the card for that too, because we have the Four of Wands stand for 1111. You would have to take a closer look to see that, but this person kind of wants to build something with you. It's not just like something lightweight or anything of that nature. But let me clarify this Two of Pentacles and see what's going on here, Pisces, with your person. Okay. I honestly hope. Look, man, listen. When I say this, please, please, please don't get upset. There's so many people that get upset about this, and I'm not really sure why. But, and I hate that I hate that most of my readings consist of this type of dynamic. I don't know why that is. It's the messages that Spirit wants me to speak about, so I'm just gonna say it. It looks like you guys, this person is juggling two people. We have the Three of Swords here. And I swear to God, I get so tired of like this. I like with like different messages, like something else. But it is what it is, and I have to say what I see. So I feel like this Two of Pentacles here is about your person juggling two people. So if you're not talking to them, you guys could pretty much know why, as to, you know, what happened. They have another person that they're dealing with. And they're trying to juggle the two of you guys. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune wants to pop out. So what I feel like is getting ready to happen is the fact that this cycle is getting ready to close out. This third party situation is getting ready to close out. With a new cycle to begin with you guys. I feel like this person is getting mentally prepared and kind of figuring out what they actually want to do with you. As you know, we have the reconciliation card here. So I feel like they want to come in and make things right. Perhaps they're in the process of ending this, and we're going to delve a little bit further into that and see what's going on with that situation as well. This person is, here we have the Knight of Wands here. So you could be dealing with the fire sign. We have, what is on the board? We have air. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have fire. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and we have Earth here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. No water, oddly, as of yet, but you could be dealing with those signs. This King of Wands that came out pretty much plays off of this. Children are affecting your love life, because of the fact that this King of Wands in this deck here, particular deck, this King of Wands have children. If you can see, like, there's a bunch of kids around him. They could have 3 children or more, or what have you, or just have a kid in general. And I'm getting to the point where I feel like this is the holdup and the connection as to why there's a pause or a break between the two of you guys, because of domestic life, because of children, and because of perhaps the person that they're with, or what have you. Let's see here. All right, so there's Queen of Wands and a Page of Pentacles here. So your person could be dealing with their particular mate, could be a significant other or karmic. We're going to call them karmic to make this to differentiate the two. Their karmic partner could be a fire sign. And it's looking like as if this is what the holdup is. This person is still, I feel like, in the mindset of trying to juggle the both of you. As of right now, with this Two of Pentacles, it doesn't seem like they have been able to make a decision as to which way they want to go. So because of that, they've decided to kind of juggle the both of you, because they don't really know what they want to do. I'm going to go into a different deck here and see if I can get some more information on this situation. So we have the Ace of Pentacles that popped out. And what I'm gathering is that this person, I feel like, is trying to start over. In a sense, okay, boom. Lovely. I was looking for that card. I was hoping that was going to come out for this sake. For you guys' sake. But okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Death card. This person is pretty much trying to get their financial situation together. There is a death occurring in their life right now with this person that they're currently with. I'm going to clarify that. So we got the Judgment, I'm sorry, the Justice card, which is Libra energy. So you could be dealing with a Libra. Or you could be dealing with a Scorpio with this Death card here. But what's looking like is happening is the fact that this death card is about death and rebirth. Okay, so like for anything new to start, something has to die out. We got the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck, which is unity, union, romance, you know, all that good stuff. Everything beautiful you can think that you would want to have within a connection. That's the Two of Cups. And so we have this Death card here. And so what I'm gathering is the fact that this cycle with their karmic partner is dying out. And it looks like it's being put in order by the universe. It's not something I feel like they personally did to have this happen. I feel like this is something like the universe came in and be like, okay, it's time for you to move on from this situation. They are in the mindset of still trying to figure out what they want to do. But the universe has something else in mind for them. You know, I feel like the universe is going to make their mind up for them and push them along to the direction they need to go in, which I feel like that's coming towards you. The Libra card here, we have Justice here, which is about balancing things out. I feel like the universe wants to balance the situation out. Feel like they want to cut out this third party situation and get them along to where they need to go. I do feel like there's been a lot of conflict and discord between perhaps a little bit of you, but what I'm more so leaning towards is the person that they're with. Their karmic partner that they're with, there's been a lot of, there's a Five of Wands here. So there's been a lot of conflict, a lot of arguments, a lot of, you know, bickering and arguing, perhaps maybe could be a little bit violent depending on the person itself. This is strictly all because of the fact that something is dying out. And I've talked about this before with death cards and things like that, where death, you know, anytime something is dying out, and we go through so many deaths and rebirths throughout our whole lives, like, you know, something of the nature of like you're ending one job going into another, or perhaps say for instance you got fired from one job and you're trying to get another job or whatever the case may be. Things have to die out before you can get anything else, anything new, anything good, anything better. And sometimes it's not even about the fact that it was a bad situation. It could have just been like, it's time for you to go. You've outgrown this. Karmic partners are merely for lessons and growth. Like, that is it. Now, of course, we run across people all day long, all the time. And we are constantly learning from people, friends, neighbors, teachers, co-workers, what have you. Any type of interaction we're dealing with people, we're always learning something. So what I'm gathering is the fact that this death card that I pulled has been put in order from the universe. It's not even them trying to have this happen. And because deaths hurt. They always hurt. I don't care. Anytime something is ending and closing out, it is freaking painful. It is. Sometimes it's a slow death. And I don't mean physical death. I just mean, you know, kind of metaphorically, you know, speaking. When things are kind of just dying out, the situation's going away. And so it does cause tension when things like that happen, especially in a dynamic of a relationship. So what it's looking like is happening is that this death card has been called in to balance the situation between the two of you guys. They want to bring you guys together, and I'm not gonna like make this up and like be like, oh, it could be for something great. I have no idea. Most of the time, you know, it could just be for lessons and more growth. It's just basically at this point, it's time for your person to move on. And so they're sitting on their butt right now, in a sense, not wanting to make the decision that they know they should be making themselves. And I've talked about this before. When we don't freaking listen, when we get those signs from the universe, it's like, okay, like you get a little warning bell, something goes off and you ignore it and you're like, oh, it's fine, like I'll just, keep doing what I'm doing. Then they they get involved and they're like, okay, cool, you're not listening to me, so boom, here's this is about to happen, you're about to shake things up. Here's a death card. This has to go now, and you're gonna have no choice but to move, because in times like this, we have choices to transition peacefully. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, I don't know why this keeps coming to my mind, but like think about, a job where perhaps you're getting fired from, and instead of you peacefully going or whatever, you're gonna come in and you're gonna ignore what they said or whatever the case may be. But what do they end up doing? They end up coming like calling you out, and I've never done this, but it's just a thing, some things I've seen before, and escorting you out the building because you don't listen, and they fired you, and you're still like, no, I still work here, it's cool, like I'm gonna be here, it's whatever, and so then they gotta escort you out, they gotta move you by force. So this is what this is about. The universe is moving this person by force from this situation. We have the Three of Swords here as well, which is pertaining more to a third party situation, but also the pain that is involved with this death cycle that's coming out or coming in. And honestly, the death card is never a bad thing because it's about bringing you something that's better suited for you. It's like trying to, say you're going to continue to wear a size 7 and, you've grown and, you're still trying to squeeze into a size 7 type of shoe and you actually need a size 8 or a 9. You know how painful and uncomfortable that will be to actually wear that. You know what I mean? So it's like, at this point, you're not listening, so we're going to go ahead and throw in a death moment for you, and, we're going to go ahead and end this for you. And so with that, after that takes place, we have the sun here that pops out, which is about literally like the sun is coming out after this. After this death and rebirth situation happens, they come to an idea about how they want to maneuver and go about the situation. On the bottom of the deck, we have here the Ace of Swords, which is about truth. This person's going to come in whenever they do decide to talk to you. They're going to come in with the truth, what happened, what they were doing. Because I do have a feeling that they may have stopped talking to you in a sense, and you kind of were like left being like, whoa, why? Like, I don't understand what happened. They just kind of stopped talking to me. Things seem to be kind of have been fine, but then like they just dipped. Perhaps maybe some ghosting could have possibly taken place. And so when this happens, they're gonna like come in with some truth and be like, look, this is what was up. I couldn't figure this out. Like, you're gonna have that heart-to-heart talk with them because they want to come in. They want to come in and fix the situation. You're their person. Like, they know where they want to be. They just can't make up their mind. They can't let this go. Like I said, I think it's for multiple reasons. Like I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like, this person has kids with this, their karmic partner. So, kids, weigh in very heavily on decisions in a sense of how you move about and when you decide. And children sometimes can make you stay stuck in situations that are no longer healthy for you because you don't want them, whatever issues you may have, you don't want them growing up without their, two-parent home or whatever the case may be. But I'm here to tell you the universe is saying, yeah, we get that, but it's time for you to go. We're done like playing with you. So we have the King of Cups. So after this takes place, your person is going to be in the King of Cups energy, and that is literally the King of Cups is a very mature person. This is the person you want to deal with in regards to love, because they know what they want. They're speaking on their emotions. They are, it's no hidden secrets. It's no, well, what are we doing, or how does he feel? Like, if they're upfront in your face with it, I love you, I want to move on with you, blah, 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 blah. You get what I'm saying? And then we have the Four of Wands here. They want to build that foundation with you. This can also sometimes mean marriage, a home life. That's kind of where they want to go. It's still in the beginning stages because it's a 4. But it's all about the foundation and them wanting to. And if it's there, we can get there with them. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm gathering as far as that. And then we have the Lovers card here. So you guys could be dealing with a Gemini. If not, this person is so desperate, like really much in love with you, honestly. They're very much so in love with you. This is not something they don't know, or they're still trying to figure out how they feel about you. They know how they feel about you. They just can't seem to let go of this situation that is no longer fruitful for them. And what I'm getting ready to do is get some message cards, some love notes from your person as to, you know, how they're feeling and what they would like to say to you. So just bear with me because they're a little bit turned around at this moment. Yeah, that seems to be what's going on with this person. They're still trying to close out karmic cycles. And which is, you know, it's not a bad thing because, you know, when you are dealing with people that have to close out cycles, my whole thing has always been, please be done by the time you get to me. Because, you know, I don't want to deal with any extra riffraff, you going back because you're uncertain or whatever. Like, the best thing with situations like this is to let them be completely done and know what they want to do at this point, because the worst thing you can have on your hands is somebody that's still indecisive about where they want to be, and it creates the back and forth, and you don't want that. So we're going to get some love messages and see what they would like to say to you, what's on their mind. We got one here, and we'll get a few more. The few readings that I've been doing here has been something of this nature, this third party situation that they are trying to end or wanting to come out of, or the universe is trying to make them end it. You know, it hasn't been thus far anything where it's like, no, I don't want to be bothered with them. They know what they want. They just can't seem to make the decision for themselves as to where and how to go about it. All right, so we have, I'm scared, I get too nervous. Okay. Please don't hate me for ghosting you. I just said that. Literally just said that. You didn't deserve it. So your person possibly ghosted you. Not all of you, some of you though. My heart is yearning for you. And we have, I suck at goodbyes, but this is the only goodbye for now. So basically, this person had to stop dealing with you so they can go tend to other matters, and so they could go tie up loose ends. They still had this whole situation that I feel like was still playing like a movie that was still going on that they needed to go tend to in order to be able to move forward with you. And we have here, they popped out, sometimes I feel like you want too much from me. So within the connection, you could have been like wanting something, like, of course, like the card said, that they couldn't give at the time, or they didn't want to, or what have you. So it's like, you know, this person in a nutshell, and this person had needed to go ahead and close up that karmic cycle. They still, even when they're dealing with this person, they still have karmic cycles they have to finish, that they're going through, things that they're learning. And that's not a bad thing, because like I say, you don't want this person to come to you and they're still, I'm pretty sure by now, the people that knew about this third party situation and the back and forth that probably took place between the two of you or the three of you, it's very painful. It's very painful to have to keep dealing with them, perhaps going back or whatever, because they're unsure. So this is the best type of setup that you can have, because you can stand on the sidelines and just kind of like tend to yourself while they're getting their shit together, basically. So whatever you were asking of them, commitment perhaps, maybe you were the one being like, hey, if you want to be with me, you need to end this situation because I'm not, you know, I want to move forward, or blah, 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 blah. And they just weren't able to give you that at that point in time. You were asking too much for them because they weren't ready to make that decision. But I am here to tell you they are ready to make that decision, because the universe has thrown in that death moment at this point in time, and things are dying out, and they're going through it at this point. So we're going to stop right there with the love messages. Let's see if we can get some more messages from the romance deck. See what else they may have to say before we close this out. I do feel like your person will be coming in wanting to speak to you. The reconciliation card is here. So they definitely want to make things right. If they're not coming in right now, they just know that it is due to the fact that they are still tying up loose ends. Children, trying to get them together, trying to get them to understand what's going on, why they're leaving, or why it's this way, or whatever. You know, those situations take a lot of time The more people involved, the longer it can kind of take. But the want is there, and it will happen, is what I'm seeing currently. And they will want to move forward with you in this dynamic, and they want to build a foundation that you're there happily ever after. So we have here, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And then we have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So, like I've said in the beginning of this reading, is the fact that you guys aren't talking. The separation was definitely needed. Like, it was needed. It is not a bad thing. Although I'm pretty sure you took it that way and was like, you know, what the heck? Like, why is this the case? But it needed to happen so they can go ahead and close out those karmic cycles. It is safe for you to love. So when this person comes back, what will tend to happen is, like, I can feel you, Pisces, wanting to put your guard up and what have you. And this card here, I feel like it's more so saying, like, hey, it's cool. When this person comes back, you can go ahead and open yourself up to receive and give the love that you want. You don't have to be guarded, because, of course, we naturally want to protect ourselves, especially if this is somebody that has went back to a karmic situation or whatever, just talking to you. I see some of you have been ghosted or whatever. And I'm pretty sure they handled that very poorly, because I feel like some of you didn't really know why they stopped dealing with you. You just woke up and they just weren't talking to you. But when they do return, this card here is basically saying it is okay to go ahead and put your guard down and go ahead and love. We have here, please forgive me. I get scared if I am being honest with you. So what I'm gathering is the fact that this person has been kind of been deceiving you in a sense. They don't want to let you know what's really going on. Perhaps maybe it could have been points where you didn't even know how they really felt about you or whatever. A lot of that was a lot of insecurities on their part. Sometimes they weren't even sure if they wanted to let you know about this, because I feel like they still wanted to stay in this karmic situation. And it's no longer the case anymore. It is changing. The sun is going to come out with this this connection here. They will be back, and when they come back, they will be better than ever. Like, that's what I'm feeling. And it's going to be the please forgive me energy here. And of course, it is completely up to you whether or not you want to deal with that person again. We all have free will at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So it's up to you if you want to, but they're going to come back better than ever. They're going to be better next time. They're going to be ready for this situation because of what they have learned and the cycle that they have closed out. So now they can move forward with you. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys for Pisces reading, love reading. That is sun, moon, and rising. Please check your charts to see if that applies to you. I do have room for readings. I'm open for readings. If you want a personal reading with me, please email me at alltheprettyhorsestarot@gmail.com. I will have that in the description box below. If any of you guys that are watching my video that are on a twin flame journey, or feel like you are and you want support and you want a place to come and talk about the issues that are taking place and what you're feeling, me and my friend have started a twin flame group. It is called Twin Flame Passion. It is on Facebook. Go join. We're trying to get as many people so we can have different perspectives and, you know, everything that goes along with that. So that will be in the description box below if you forget what that is. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and please let me know if this resonates with you, because I, love the feedback to know that at least these messages are reaching somebody. If it doesn't, that's cool. You can write that too and say it didn't make sense or whatever. That's fine too. But I definitely would love to hear from the people that feel like this resonated, because it at least lets me know that the messages that Spirit is sending me is reaching the correct people. So there's that. You guys have a good night, good day, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are watching this. Many blessings.